Hey guys, just very quick before we kick off this video. Unfortunately, we will not be doing any drone footage this week. This is more out of respect of Michael Jones and his family and friends. If anyone is unaware of this, Michael Jones was a worker on the site and a massive Evertonian. He unfortunately lost his life on the site, and well, the site is at the moment closed under investigation of what's actually happened. So myself, and a lot of the other drone people who are flying, we are not going to be flying this week. Um, the site is meant to be opening back up next Wednesday. So for the time being, I'm not going to be flying. I'll probably fly next week if things do continue. But I'd like to send my regards out to Michael Johnson and his friends and family. I am extremely sorry for your loss, and I know it's going to be a very long process for you to try and come to terms with what happened. But all I can say is I'm terribly sorry for what's happened for you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to School of Science. My name is Luke, and this is the post-match reaction for Everton versus Aston. Well, Aston Villa versus Everton at Villa Park. Aston Villa 4, Everton 0. This. I don't know what it is with Everton. I honestly don't know. We had Calvert-Lewin back. We only had two injuries at this point in time. I mean, being McNeil and Jack Harrison. We had just two injuries. It was doable. We had something, to work with. We had we had decent wingers going on. We had creativity in the midfield. We had Calvert-Lewin back. But that basically, you know what? I wish I could give you a nice simple. Yeah. Let's say this represents my faith in Everton, or my hopes and dreams for Everton actually doing fucking decent. They basically take it, they go 1 and 2 and 3, crumple it up, and then throw it in a fucking bin. Because we are cursed. We are beyond fucking cursed. We are damned for whatever the hell is meant to be coming for us. I mean, for crying out loud, we had Calvert-Lewin back for about, I think it was 35 minutes. And it was a clash of heads moment, and he has broken his fucking cheekbone. So chances are that's going to be him out for a month to 2 months while that gets fixed. Unless they give him one of them weird mask things, so he looks like fucking Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, overall, that was a woeful game. Silly errors from the back line, silly errors from the midfield. We've lost Calvert-Lewin, we've lost Iwobi. So right now we've got 4 of our more upfield players and better players injured, being now McNeil, Harrison, Calvert-Lewin, and Iwobi now. That's just the fucking icing on the cake, isn't it? Aston Villa were coming into this after getting drubbed 5-1 at St James Park against Newcastle. Now, I'll be honest with you, they kind of went in there for blood, and they fucking deserved it. They played us out of the park. We did have moments. We got into the box. We had a crack at the box. But unfortunately, we just don't have that final product. Even, you know what? I want to be straightforward with this one. It was fucking dreadful. It was absolutely fucking dreadful from back to front. Onana, when he was playing at the moment, he had moments of little glimpses, like very brief glimpses. But when he's in the middle of the park, he just seems to become very tunnel visioned. He wants to pass within like 10 to 15 yards either side of him. He doesn't want to look for them long balls. He's not willing to pass wide. There was moments then when you had the likes of Patterson and Dobbin in the second half. They were barreling up that field for Onana to feed it wide to, and he just didn't. He was looking around, and then he passed it to Zakori, or passed it to Ashley Young, or passed it to Tarkowski, or even to Danjuma. He passed it around the middle area or a little bit to the left. He was never looking to his right and passing it along there. He needs to use both sides of the width. Honestly, we need to open the game up in that regard. Now, in regards to Danjuma, when he came on, he was great. He was getting up the field. He was doing what most of our team wasn't doing. He was having a crack at it. And likewise with Neil Mopai, corner came in. He had a crack. And unfortunately, he bounced it straight. He basically whacked it straight into the keeper. And from there, when it came back to him, he just didn't handle it properly. I think if he was to just twatted it again, instead of trying to control it, just whacking it, he was that far. He was only a few yards out from goal. I would be willing to say that that would have rippled that net and we would have lost maybe 3-1 rather than 4-0. But as a whole, it was dreadful. I'm not looking forward to the Wolves game in all honesty. It's going to be another situation where we are going to be struggling unless Everton say to basically give financial fair play the biggest fuck you and we just break every single financial rule possible. Because the last time that's happened, it was pretty much Chelsea. They got a 2-year UEFA ban for breaking the FFP rules. I think, no, it wasn't UEFA. It wasn't. They got a transfer ban, didn't they? They had to sell to buy. And at the moment, that's what we're basically doing. We've released so many players. We've released, was it Yerry Mina? We've released Tarkowski, not Tarkowski, Tom Davies. We've released quite a lot of players, a lot of them from the academy. And we've brought in half the amount that we've given out so far. We need to seriously... we need to just say screw it and just go for it. I mean, if financial fair play are going to whack us, what are they going to do to us? No one's ever been deducted points. We've normally either been given a fine, given a restriction on transfers, or banned out of European competitions. Now, in that regard, I don't see us getting into Europe for the next couple of seasons, so why not just say screw it? We will just sign whoever the hell we want. What's stopping us from doing that? Because a UEFA ban, we're not going to be getting into UEFA next season. We're not going to get into any European competition for the next couple of seasons. What we need to do now is rebuild, but unfortunately, we are cursed to just anyone who steps foot into this club has basically got the biggest target on their back for an Everton's case. I swear to God, if it is them bloody crowbones, I think it's in the main stand. There's a set of stairs in the main stand. If you look and you go through, there's a dead bird, the bones of a dead bird that are in the window there. I don't know how long that bird's been there, but since that bird's been there, our seasons have just went from worse to worse to worse to worse to worse. So either get one of the stewards to clean that thing out or just get the hell out of Goodison because that ground has cursed this entire team. But as a whole, it was a dreadful game. I'm sorry to say. I normally like to try and be optimistic, but I cannot be optimistic with that. That was just fucking dreadful. But yeah, any positives we can look on? Apart from Danjuma, he had little moments there. He was trying to do his best. Likewise with Neil Mopai. For his faults and everything, and the fact that he can get bullied off by anyone who's over the size of 5'9". He's given it his go. He's given it an effort. I mean, it's better than what the likes of Buzzy Fabian Delph, Schenk Tozen, and Solomon Rondon done. They came on the pitch and they just coasted. At least he's actually having a crack at it. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that this one's a proper bad one. I've got nothing really good to say about that game. It was just dreadful. I mean, it breaks my heart to see the team like this. It really does. But yeah, guys, sorry to leave this on a rather shitty note, but I haven't really got much good to say for that one. And I'm dreading going to work this week because we've got bloody Manx and Copites galore, so I'm sure I'm going to be getting that in the bloody ear for the week. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry this one is a massive downer. But yeah, take care, guys. Peace. Have a good week. Hopefully it's better than what we've had today.